Hey, what's up? It's another episode of Watch You Strappin. These are not watch reviews, so just a quick wristwatch check of the day with the aftermarket strap choice. Usually, unless it's a new watch, I'll probably show it on its original strap and or strap options if there's multiple ones. Whatever it originally comes with, just to kick it off, and also show off a new watch. But today it is definitely not a new one. This is a Sinn U50 S BS. This is a limited edition of 500 pieces. Yeah, I really like this one. This came out, I believe, originally, I want to say in late 2021, maybe possibly 2022. I just remember because I'm pretty sure I had pre-ordered my Sinn, what is it? Oh my god, I'm drawing a blank. The 103, 103 Classic 12. And then this came out several months later after I got that. And I was like, darn it. Can't spend another, this costs even more than that watch did. So this was like over $3,000. That one was pretty close to it, it's still up there. But yeah, but then I thought they had sold them all out, and then just last year, 2023, I guess they had some remaining batches left, or they didn't sell all of them for some reason, somehow. And then Watch Buys listed it again, and I said, yeah, I think I need to take advantage of it this time and get me one, and I did. And yeah, it's a great watch, very thin profile and compact relatively, for a 41 millimeter dive watch that has 500 meters of water resistance, as you can see on the dial. I think actually, in fact, it's because it wears so small. I mean, besides the bezel to dial ratio, I do believe the bezel itself overhangs the case a bit. And if you actually measure the case, it's actually a little bit smaller than 41. It might actually be a 40 or even a 39 at the case itself, not including the bezel. But anyways, very cool. It basically has the works, fully tegimented steel, submarine steel. Although I still find it weird, I believe the popular opinion is that this is black PVD coated and not DLC, which is a little bit baffling still, that they would have such a resilient metal underneath, yet they have a less than resilient coating on top of it. If it was DLC, I'd feel much more confident that it won't scratch. But PVD, yeah, it's not exactly something that's been known to last as nearly as well or long. Anyways, that's for another topic. Just love this blue gradient dial and just the stark black, white, and blue motif going on. I mean, if that's a Batman color, then this is definitely going to be my Dark Knight watch, so to speak. Very cool. And so anyways, onto the strap real quickly. This is a StrapHabit FKM rubber strap. I don't know the specific model or line of this one. They have several FKM rubber straps. It's not Tropic, obviously, but it's similar to the other ones that I have, which is called Slim Ridge. But the only thing really different that I noticed is up by the top here. It doesn't have this horizontal line or edging that goes across on those. It's just more just a straight this raised section that kind of runs down. But anyways, I think I got this as part of I bought a set of FKM rubber straps that I thought would be really nice to pair with this watch specifically. And I did a video on that a little while back. You can check that out. And this is, I guess, the last one that I have from that roundup there. I had bought basically for this one, I had done the blue camo. I got the black FKM. I got a white FKM and blue, obviously for black, white, and blue. And technically, if I wanted to, I mean, the fine indexes between the numbers on the bezel, it's probably came washed out here. The fine markings, rather, they're actually like a light gray. So you could, in theory, put a gray on this. But I'm thinking about it, I was like, I don't know. I have some gray straps, but I don't think it feels a little bit too off. There's not enough of it maybe to really pull from to do it. But anyways, This is in the navy or dark blue color. It's not the exact same color as the dial, actually. And I don't know, this video is, it's funny how video can do some things with light. Get this lint off. Anyways, and so it kind of, it may not truly represent exactly what I'm seeing in front of my eyes, but the blue on the strap is definitely darker, I guess, and it's not exactly the same shade. It's definitely not the same shade as the blue that's on the dial. I think right now it's looking closer than it actually is, but I would say, if anything, in reality, the strap dark blue color matches maybe the edges of where it starts to gradate into darkness on the dial. That's the closest thing I could do it, but that's okay. I mean, the theme is there, and to be honest, I would think that actually not having it so perfectly matched still allows the dial to stand out and pop, which is, I think, one of the main features of this particular model is that blue gradient dial. I think it might compete too much with, grabbing your attention, or, letting the dial speak for itself with its own color and characteristics if the strap also matched completely 100%. I don't know. I don't think it, what do you think? It doesn't look too far off anyways, I think, overall, with this paired with this watch. Anyways, that's pretty much it. Very comfortable, good, solid, reliable German-made watch. Yeah. I was tempted by the latest spring offerings, I guess, that was announced not too long ago as of the date of this original posting of this video that will be up. It was like a few weeks ago by now, I think, or a couple weeks. The new, several models, but the one that stood out to me, it's a nice new chronograph, 103 model, but I don't think I'm going to go back that way. I like my current and one and only chronograph that I own right now, which is the Tag Heuer Carrera Montreal. I'm sure if you watch this channel, you've seen that, and any social posting that I might be part of, that you might be part of too. But then they had a nice, cool, like another limited edition of 500 pieces like this, but it's all black. The only thing is that the dial is a full lume white dial, and then everything else is blacked out. Like you still have a black bezel, of course, but on the dial, all the indexes, markings, handset completely is black, which is the right way to do it, I think. If you're going to do a full lume dial, especially in the daytime, I'll have the contrast, and especially at night, I find that looming a handset and the indexes on a full lume dial a little bit much. It's a cool effect at first, but once it fades and lowers down to a more longer lasting, dimmer level, which all looms will eventually do, in my opinion, it'll start to, you won't have that definition to read the hands against the full lume dial as well. It'll all look like the same tone. Even if you're starting off with a blue and a green color or something, they all eventually kind of have that low dim lit glow tone that doesn't differentiate it enough, unless you have a strong enough frame around the handset in particular, and hopefully the indexes, then you might be able to sort of make it out better. But in my opinion, going all blacked out was the way to go. Look at my old video on the NTH Nakin vintage version 2, the white dial one that had, it looks like it's kind of Tudor Pelagos in design. I do sometimes regret selling that one. That one was really nice for a white dial, black bezel dive watch, and the lume was actually really good, and that's the way you do it, though, all blacked out hands and all, and the indexes and all that. But that's what they did with the Sinn, basically, the U50, the new one that they put out. But yeah, I actually like this one more. It was tempting to trade up, like sell this and my other white dial diver, and maybe get that one just to consolidate. But I like each one of those watches that I have right now, and I think personally I like this look of this. It's just more detail and more going on. It's not so monotone, I guess, as that white and black one, the full lume dial that just put out. Cool effect, but really it's basically the trick is mostly at night. Mostly I'm going to look at my watches in the daytime, right? So anyways, kind of an offshoot rant, but, or, comment, but I don't know. Let me know what you think. I think it looks pretty sharp here. Thanks for watching and enjoy your watches.